The clock comes into so much play, but the picks that you make, okay, the ball's in the air, the clock's off, basically. So now you have to make a decision on a pick. You let the ball travel as much as possible. You've said you create this big wall out there so you don't commit too soon.
Right.
But now you notice that the ball is sinking. What is the ideal position you want to be in to make these picks?
So we talk a lot about receiving the throw and like you said, Bordy, not getting into a position where you're so far extended that you can't move. You know, you can't be athletic. So when I get to the bag, I want to kind of straddle the bag, and I don't necessarily think that you have to straddle the bag. I think I've seen guys that'll do, you know, this foot on if they're left-handed, or this foot on. I mean, it's just you got to know where the bag is. You got to have a little bit of bag awareness. But for me, I want to get as low as I can, and we talk about keeping our eyes behind the baseball, keeping our head on the ball. And you'll see times when there are short hops that you make a little bit of movement, and there are times when I'll pick a ball honestly that I may not even really see. You know, it's just a last-minute thing. But we always want to keep our head as low as we can and keep it behind the baseball, because it gives yourself a chance to make that pick. And that's something I do with Bobby. My routine is the first game of every series. So these guys come in for 3 or 4 games. The very first day we come out here to hit BP, I'm going to take picks after I take my ground balls and take my throws from the other infielders. And it's something that just gives me peace of mind knowing that I've gone through it and knowing that I put the work in.
So that's the fundamental pick. But there are going to be different ones. Can you show me the position you're going to be in? I'm going to just leave a ball out here, and it's going to be on a short hop. And you show me the position you want to be in. So ball from Manny Machado. He's out on the outfield grass, and here it is about here.
Right, and I want to try to stay in my legs as much as possible. Knowing Manny, knowing his arm strength, it's probably a slow roller if it's coming from this angle. I know I'm going to have the runner coming in. My goal is to get as far out there as I can. I want to keep my eyes behind my glove and really pick through that ball. And we talk about keeping it kind of a quiet motion. You don't want to get, you know, real wild and loud with it. You want to pick through that ball and stay through that ball as much as you can.
Nice. Oh, I notice it's on the inside of that left foot.
Inside your front foot.
Is that where you primarily want to field it?
Right. So your backhand, you want to keep your glove on the inside of your left foot so that you can kind of keep everything in front of you. You can see everything. We're still a work in progress on the outside pick. That's kind of a feel pick. You know, obviously you're not going to pick a ball like this. I've actually done it sometimes, and it's just kind of a reaction thing. But ideally, say on a ball out in front that I know I'm not going to be able to get in this position, I still want to do the same thing, stay in front of it, and just keep my eyes behind my glove and pick through that ball.
Very nice. So what about the other night you made a play, Manny Machado came across with a slow roller, and in my mind, I'm anticipating the ball going up the line into the runner, but it ended up out here.
Yeah, those are the throws that we've talked a lot about. You know, not receiving a throw with your heel up on the bag just because the guy's coming into the bag. You don't want to have to worry about him clipping your foot and turning that back foot. For me, I try to almost sit on my back knee and just keep my eyes behind the ball as much as I can. I mean, that's ultimately that's my goal, is to keep the ball in front of me, to keep my glove in front of me, and to keep my eyes behind everything so that I can see what's coming at me.
Well, Chris Davis is definitely doing that. Probably the most fundamentally sound first baseman you're going to see in the game today. And he said it. It's through a lot of hard work, knowing his infielders. He's headed for a Gold Glove. This could be a 4 Gold Glove infield.
Back to you, Gary.